off.
I heard that somebody pressed,
Get away from me.
Shift R whilst they were knocked out.
Here waiting for a...
Chairman, can you go up there and talk to your friend Sea-Dog?
We're talking to him in
What do you want me to talk to him about? You have illegally restrained me and held me for an unreasonable amount of time. I have done nothing wrong.
Sir, alright, we're trying to process this. But
Process
Sea-Dog
what?
is
What's there to
not
process?
being cooperative at all.
Well,
I'm being
okay,
completely
it's my understanding that
cooperative.
Somebody...
We have still not even been notified what we've been charged with.
You shot somebody here. It might not have been you.
No, it must have been, it was one of those people
Sea-Dog is
that
wanted
disconnected.
for manslaughter,
Yeah, there were
kidnapping,
2 more
drug
guys that
possession,
disconnected here.
intent to distribute.
Wait a
What?
minute, Sea-Dog is wanted for manslaughter? Are you sure about that?
And what does that have to do with me?
Unless the server hasn't restarted in like 30 hours, I'm pretty sure Sea-Dog isn't wanted. Who's that guy running around? This guy running around with no gun. I don't know. Well, if anything, this gives you guys something to do other than chase trolls in Kavala.
Alright, Chairman Yam and Kevin, you guys are both wanted for drug possession at this point. You're giving it to us. That's, not smart.
I'm wanted for drug possession? Alright, so give me a ticket and let me go already then. This is ridiculous.
I just gave you 2 cocaine.
For some reason when I scroll my mouse wheel it says cancel action. I'm not sure what would happen if I do it.
And you're standing here dumbfounded by this situation, not saying anything because you know this is ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Now we have to pull an admin into this whole thing because...
Also,
Call an admin
they
for
seized my
what?
weapon
What did I
without
do that
asking
requires
or
an
even
admin
knowing
to be
I had a
here?
weapon.
It's my understanding that somebody
The only way they knew is 'cause I
pressed
knocked
Shift
someone out
R
instead.
whilst they were knocked out. Is that correct?
Well, what happened? Sea-Dog got out, put his hands
None
on
of
his
this is
head,
communicated
and while his
verbally.
hands were on his head, he knocked out and zip-tied a friend up their legs up. So,
And I don't see what that has
Oh, and
to
then
do with
left that
either
press
one of
Shift
us.
R whilst he was
no,
that
he
press Shift R
restrained
whilst
him
he was knocked
before
out,
he
eh?
was knocked out, unfortunately.
Alright, so explain to me what that has to do with me.
Why don't you just process me and Chairman? We've only got drug charges. Just give us our ticket and be on our way.
Give me my ticket for possession and let me go. You don't even know that I have possession. This is ridiculous,
At
and
this
you
point,
do
I'm
not
waiting
have
for my
permission to
lieutenant
search
let
me
you guys
either.
go, alright?
I mean, we're not violent men. I'm carrying a legal weapon here. It was those guys dressed in rebel clothes who
What are
disconnected.
you guys doing down there? Do you think you'll be out of
wrongfully.
your restraints
Who
soon?
were doing the
No.
shooting. No, Chairman didn't even have a
How
weapon
many
in his
cops are down
hands, and
there?
he got tased
Yeah, I'm
immediately.
getting tased for nothing,
And
for
then
walking around.
I just stood there. And got tased.
How many
If
cops
If you
are down there?
unrestrain me right now, you'll see that I don't even have a weapon in my hands.
I'm sorry, guys. Higher-ups told me we can't let you go at this point. We just gotta hold you.
What's taking so long? We're just standing here.
What higher up? There's no
Oh,
higher ups.
exactly.
Who are you talking about?
Second Lieutenant Led Zepp.
What is taking so
He's
long?
just
Is
up
he
there.
still? Is he still zip tied or
He's
something? I
still
mean, what is
zip-tied.
taking so long?
Yeah.
He's still
All right,
zip-tied?
that's
Oh
you
my
know,
fucking-
refused
you
to unzip
guys.
him.
That's fine. This is
Did you know?
fine.
Okay.
We're
Right.
gonna
You
be.
do know that as a cop, after the update, you can unzip tie people. Did you know that?
I've tried
wait.
it. It's not working.
Okay. No, I correct myself. You can unzip tie civilians, but you cannot unzip tie cops because to unzip tie somebody, you have to press restrain and then press unrestrain. But obviously, you can't restrain a cop. So there you go. Did you say?
You know, if
did
they
you say,
impound a vehicle with your items,
Now, are you
in it,
alleging
your items
that
stay in the vehicle.
Led Zepp was
Doubt it.
knocked out after Sea Dog was restrained? Because that's actually impossible.
That's what.
That's
Led Zepp
impossible,
said.
dude. You can't knock somebody out while you're restrained, or else I would have knocked you guys out by now. Now, all that we're wanted for at this point is possession,
Drug possession.
and possibly.
So give me a
This
ticket and let
possession,
me
is that
go
correct?
already.
Unfortunately, we can't do it at this point. I'm still waiting for Led Zepp to give us okay to do
So
so.
basically, you're gonna have me fucking stand here longer than I would actually do jail time for. And that makes sense to both of you.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
We
make
could
sense
be
to me.
here
I'd
for
rather have you
hours.
go. Exactly. I'd rather be having you let you guys go right now, but now we're stuck in a situation. It's just waiting to end. So.
Stuck in a situation that we have
Okay,
nothing to
so-
do with.
Yeah. Well.
You know, technically we could say that Sea Dog's not with us because he's in a separate vehicle. Chairman Yem and I arrived in the same vehicle. Why don't you process us separately? Yeah, sure, we're all buddies, but
What
roleplay-wise,
happens
you don't
if
know
I
that. He's
die
in a
of
separate vehicle.
starvation? Do I lose my licenses?
And I'm at 25 water, just so everybody knows.
Alright. There you go, Kevin. I don't got water, but I got
User
coffee.
joined your channel.
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Hey.
Yes.
do you want to give me your side of the story at the cocaine processing?
It'd pretty much be me, to be honest. It's not even Kevin or the rest of them.
Although we are being restrained here for no reason.
Yeah, I know. The cops are on the other channel waiting on me getting back to them right now, so let's just forget about that or whatever and let's have a chat. What's happening?
You've
given what?
me.
Well, this goes back
Kevin,
a
you've
long,
given me your
long,
cocaine.
long way.
Yeah, I know that, man.
There's still a case being followed up to do with the apparent DEA and drug
me watch
raids,
down on
and
it.
a lot of it comes down to camping the illegal areas such as the cocaine field. I was circling the cocaine field for 25 minutes, recording a guy called Skeletal Elite in a police chopper, just hummingbird, just hovering around watching the cocaine field, which is against server rules. But besides that, I landed and I'm thinking to myself, I'll see what he does. So I landed there and I sit down, doesn't do anything. So I run up to his chopper. He's like, oh yeah, this guy's here. Are you
You
from
don't have
Jonas
permission to
Palander? I'm
search
like,
me.
No, who the fuck's Jonas Palander? He's like, oh no,
There's
he's
no
not. So as I
information
started
on
back to my
legal contraband.
mohawk, I see like 3 more cops all emerge out of the fucking rocks where they were waiting up at the cocaine field. And I'm thinking, cops aren't allowed to be up here unless they're performing a damn raid. What the hell are they doing? This is followed by some guys, I
Hey.
don't know who they are. Kevin met them, a few rebels that then landed there and shot these cops up.
Just in this stupid situation
So
right now.
all the cops are dead. Filled the chopper with
In
cocaine.
game.
Headed
dumb.
to processing. As I'm flying overhead processing,
Otherwise, I'd get up and give you a hug
Kevin's
and stuff.
landed,
But I'm
these
in the
guys
middle
have
of
landed,
something.
they've gone to process, and Led Zepp and the rest of them have, tased them. So I landed, not nearby, I landed up on the hill at the side, and I didn't even get out of my chopper because I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? Led Zepp and 2 others come up to me saying, sir, get out of the vehicle now or we'll kill you. So I'm saying, whoa, I ain't stepping out of this damn mohawk until you give me a reason why. And he's like, because you've been wanted on trafficking drugs and for possession of this, that and the other. And I went, I haven't done anything wrong, I've just fucking landed here. I didn't know it was in the middle of a DEA operation.
You tried to spool your chopper up and fly away again.
No, yeah, this was while they were doing that. So and the chopper was off at this point, and then he says, sir, you must step out of your vehicles, drop your weapons right now, or we will kill you. So I started to chopper up. I'm thinking, right, they've got absolutely no probable cause to do anything to me, never mind shoot at my $1.8 million
Being legally
helicopter.
restrained
I
right
haven't
now.
done anything. I'm not on the wanted list. I didn't even land at cocaine processing. I landed up in the
abuse.
hills to see what was going on. And so they shot the
trying.
roller out. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I get out and immediately put my hands behind my head. Led Zepp comes around the corner. At this point, I thought, right, I'm going to be a sneaky cunt because I didn't know how many of them there were. I pulls out my fucking weapon. I unholstered my weapon, knocked Led Zepp out. While he's on the floor, he then restrains me. I'm like,
Fucking
I'm
cop.
sorry, Mr. fucking roleplay, you can't restrain someone on the floor. So then at this point, this is where we're at now. He's zip-tied because I zip-tied him when I knocked him out. I'm restrained in the surrender animation because he restrained me while he was on the floor. And then they proceeded to search and seize all of our weapons and vehicles. All of this being while I haven't done anything wrong. My plan was get out of the chopper, knock Led Zepp out, zip-tie him, kill the other officer, get out. Until that point, I wasn't wanted for anything. The thing
They
that
were
pissed me
under
off...
the impression that you were glitching the restraint system, repairing your heli and whatnot.
Yeah, no, they restrained me illegally while I'd zip-tied Led Zepp on the floor. While Led Zepp was on the floor, he restrained me. He can't do that. So then while we're in the middle of this, and we said, let's go and get an admin, and then they're saying, oh, it's going to take ages, why don't we just do this the normal way? They said, I'm going to unrestrain you, drop everything or we'll kill you. I'm like, no, fuck you, we're getting the admins in on this. I'm not losing all my stuff because you don't know how to play. And then I said, right, I'm just going to repair my chopper seeing as you shot it up because I don't want it exploding with it being a Mohawk. I start repairing it, and then one of the officers immediately just escorts me about fucking 50 meters out of the way. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm escorting it. I'm just repairing it. It repaired it anyway because that's how the process works, but essentially I knocked Led Zepp out. I've got it all on video, and he restrained me while he was knocked out on the floor, which meant I couldn't shoot his other officers.
Okay,
And before
right.
that, they shot up my chopper without any kind of criminal record, and they had no probable cause.
Right, Sea-Dog, what you just said is you've got video evidence of some sort of shit happening. If you can let me see that at some point.
Yeah, I've been recording for the last hour and a half ever since I saw them camping at the cocaine field, because that was what I was originally recording for, because the last time a DEA did a drug raid, we got word that they had a spotter camp in the cocaine field, seeing
Right.
what was loading up. And
See, what they said to me is they were at previous events to do with the cocaine runners, and it led them to believe that they were going to go back to the processing plant, so the cops deliberately set up a sting operation to capture the people going to the processing plant, and you unfortunately landed far enough out to go and see what was going on, which personally I wouldn't have done that. I would have stayed away, which got you involved in the whole operation. The fact that they felt you tried to glitch the restraints annoyed the officers, I guess, in a certain sense, and then tried to take off in the heli, which is a bit of another dick move. Now, I'm not saying
I was
anybody's
going to
wrong
say,
here.
don't get me wrong, I wasn't on their side. I was with the rebels, don't get me wrong, but
Sorry,
they
I'm
had
still
no
dealing with
proof
this.
of that. I tried to spool up the chopper
Of
because at
course.
this point they still hadn't got me for anything. There's no reason to shoot me. I wasn't there. I haven't killed a cop. I haven't been found with anything
You
on me.
never
At this
I-
point-
pull up that chopper.
I mean, at this
No,
point, we're just
no,
going
yeah,
around in
but-
circles.
We've even been through this with admins before. You cannot shoot at a chopper for no reason. They had no reason to shoot it. I wasn't wanted. I said to them, "Oh shit, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you were doing a DEA raid. I'm just
You've
going to get out
landed
of
within
here."
the vicinity of the cocaine processing plant, which makes you a probable cause, in my opinion.
I think somebody's hacking, by the way.
yeah,
It says on my
somebody's
screen
hacking
you
the
have been
server
infected.
right now, too.
Spread the infection.
Okay. Oh no, that's us, man. We're setting up an event right now. So
All right,
don't worry about
can
it.
I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
So we landed here. I got out of the helicopter. I walked into the processing, and I was immediately tased and restrained, which is where I have been
That's
ever
because there was an
since, with
officer
no
hacking and
charges.
processing.
I didn't even have a gun out. There's no one has charged me with anything. No one has said anything to me except for you just need to wait here. And I've essentially
waiting for, like-
yeah, we've been waiting here longer than we would have been sent to jail for if
we're not
we had
even going
killed
to
a
be
bunch of
sent to
people.
jail.
Involved, and here we are now. That's why everybody's waiting. It's a bloody joke. Right, guys. Okay, so the whole operation. What do we want to see come out of this?
Well,
I
the
just
only
wanna be
things
let
I've
go.
got problems with is I want to know why I've got video footage of officers camping the cocaine field again. This is
They
twice
felt they had
I've done
probable
this.
cause because of the operation that they held earlier, which made them believe you were going to go to the cocaine processing
No,
plant.
not processing, sorry. I want to know why they were camping the field, because it's twice that it was Thaddeus and John Sandman who were handling it last time. And they ended up dropping all charges when they realised that camping the cocaine field is against
Oh, of
server
course,
rules.
we do not agree with camping the fields whatsoever. The cops are allowed to patrol. They are allowed to just randomly appear.
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
they're
time they
allowed
want.
to have a look,
But if
but
they're
no, I've
parked
got
up or
more than-
whatever, and you've